Alright, I pressed on through and got that intake out of there. And she's now over there in the ground. Yeah. Getting down there. Next thing to pull the maily pan off next. I had to take this diverter valve assembly off the back of the head, so I'm gonna have to plug them guys up. I have to make a little plug to. That one's open and that one's pretty plugged up anyway, so. Yeah, they might make them for it now, but I think back when I was working on these wonderful jewels, they didn't have such things, I don't think. And I'm sure if you're in California trying to work on this thing, they'd rather frown on the lack of the removing of the emission items. I have my air unit out here, so I can stand right over here and get a little cool air every once in a while. I do. Alright, we're gonna call it a night. I'd like to work a little longer, but my second shift person is to watch the grandchild, and so that's what I do next. Well, my wife and my daughter to go to church. Yeah, okay, thanks for watching. We got a lot of umbrellas up around. If I could get a couple more, I probably would. Just umbrella everything, huh? Just umbrella everything. Yeah, packaged up all those parts from that Dodge Dakota with the engine I did. And you see what happened to those, don't you? These are just laying up on top there. And so I rather stick on one thing instead of bouncing around. My boy wants me to work his diesel truck, but I don't want to start it because I don't want to get it half tore apart and then, oh no, something else is more important than that I'm not used to doing. Yep. Turn the old air off here and close the hood. Got my umbrella tied off so she can't go nowhere. She can't go nowhere. Well, she can. She pull the truck with her. Alright. Thanks for watching and commenting. Those of you who comment, and those new ones is subscribing to the channel. That's been busy and not busy and doing something. Help my boy out. That it's not top on my list, but I gotta get it done. So just like you guys know that there's things in life that you have to do, even if you don't like them or not. You just gotta get them done and move on to the next. Life's short. Get busy. And so we got the belly pan out, and actually it's really good, rather clean. I mean, I just want something else. Put some rust down in there, but it's only 85 out, so the best time of year to work on these things. It's 85 degrees out. Some rust right there, but the rust right along that, because when I pulled that belly pan out, it fell down in there. So let's see. Pulled this inner fender out. Had to break those two studs off. I really don't feel like messing with. It's starting to get, grass is starting to get kind of dry, so I want to stay away from the torch as much as I can. Somebody out there will understand, especially when it's about 5 miles away, 10 miles away, probably about 14 miles away, 55 acres burned. So the ground burned and burned some of the pine trees up, but they were able to put it out, I guess. Looks like to me when I went by there. I never did film it because it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Well, through all that aggravation to film it. Must have put a solenoid on here too when I was messing with it last, huh? This looks newer. But, yeah. That's why I like to document what I do on all my vehicles, at least post it up on YouTube, so I have it, I can find it. I don't have them segregated in the file thing because I really don't know how to do that. I don't know if you do that when you post it, put it up, or you do it later. But anyways, I gotta get all these guys out. Yeah. As you can tell, when it's bold. That is the rusting away. You know, it's gonna be fun to take them out. But I do have a grinder, so I can cut the heads off and all that such stuff as that. It's really not too rusty down here, I guess. I mean, for overall. This was a plow truck in a county away from me for a long time. Yeah. Should be looking to see if I verify I have the title for this thing, because I think we do. I think we do. And if not, spend a whole lot of time working on a plow truck that I can't make sure I have it's in my name. Since I have two of my vehicles, I can't even get put back in. They're in my name, and then they dropped them out of the file back here 10, 12 years ago. The governor of the state had a brain fart and decided they were going to save some room and data or something, I'm told. But again, that's just hearsay, because you can't believe much of the politics anymore. You can't believe you can't believe it. It's just like, you can't believe it. At the people you deal with anymore, you can't believe it, because they've been lying so many years that they've been lying so. Never mind. I'll probably just edit that all out, because y'all know it. And if you say no, it ain't happening, you're lying too. Oh, did I say that? Well, we're back at it. Nothing else to do except for watching YouTube videos, so I'm at it. I don't see nothing going on with that cylinder. Just that rust that we bring up. This one here kind of looks funky. That one there looks a little funky. Not sure why there's rust in that one for. It might have been just from this intake thing here, you know what I'm saying? Being rusty intake. I really don't see anything going on with the cylinder. I really don't see nothing going on. I mean, I don't see nothing with the head gasket, because this, I'm seeing this engine has been rebuilt at one time or other. And that cylinder right there seems to be a little rusty, which is that back one. These ones are black and sooty, rusty, black and sooty. That one. That could be from many reasons why it's black and rusty. It could be from just the intake and water being blew down the intake and got the valves rusty here, to that being seized up. So I don't think I'm still going to be able to crank this over. So there's lots of coolant in it. I don't see no deteriorations between the cylinders here on the gasket. This is the head gasket's been really a little torqued down there. Be hard to get it off. So potential something going on with that one, and I can try to turn it over. I still think it's going to turn still. I can try it, but no Duano, or whatever you want to call it. Freno. I'll get my breaker bar out here, breaker bar, my bar, and the bar out here. And again, see if I can turn that over. I wouldn't think that it'll let me turn it over. If it didn't before, but it's always the first time, right? Let me get the extension and socket. Try to turn it with a bar, no turny. So, continuation of the other side. Once you get the heads off, it's pretty easy pulling the rest of the engine out. You know what I'm saying? Pretty easy. Pretty uneasy side. Alright, we're making headway here. We got the exhaust manifold loose. We got the head to cut off 3 of the bolts because the heads were gone. Yep. And it's got vacuum hose or something. Out back here. Yes. Yeah. Getting her. Got her. Whew. Not too bad. No fire. No fire. That's good. Alright. I had 3 of them I had to cut off. The heads because they were no good. And tomorrow we'll pull this other head off and see what it looks like. But you know, my back is not used to this. Better never. And somebody told me I needed to weld that up, that valve in there, because what causes valve damage or something. It's just valve damage or something on that thing. I think that was my friend at the junkyard told me about that. So I don't know. He must know, because yeah, he must know. You must know. But I got all wonder why it's wiggling around, because it's still hot. Because see the stuff's still in them. This has been apart because actually them bolts, remember right, they have the sleeve in them. They have sleeves on them. The center of them, and these are just regular old bolts with no sleeves. Yeah, regular old sleeves, no sleeves. All right. So it's about quitting time for me tonight. I go to work tomorrow. Corporate grind. Most more yards. Kind of burning up right now, but only a few of my clients water them. Another few. Sorry about that. A few of them water them, a few of them can't afford it, or I don't know. I don't know what the story is. I just try to go to work and then come home and do my thing. Keep myself busy. You know what I mean? Alright. Turn my air off, shut my door, call it a night. Alright, thanks for being around, commenting, subscribing, and all the above things, and yeah. There you go, guys. There's your antifreeze issue. I don't know, man. Might be able to resave that. I don't know, guys. Both cylinders. Let's see. That gasket's not here. That gasket's on that, so I'm gonna have to bring that out and put it on the table so you guys can see that. But I sucked the coolant out of that side of the block before I pulled this head off. So the antifreeze is way down there. If you can get the shot, it's way down there, so that didn't come out from just pulling the head off. And oh boy. It's pretty rusty. It's been there, sitting there for quite a while. And that explains why she won't turn over. Huh? Won't turn over. Well, let me get this cylinder head up on the table so you can see if there's a crack between the cylinders or the head gasket took a dump, or I don't know.